Today we are going to see the session 3, properties of analytic function. So properties of analytic function, we have so many properties is having. So we are going to see the some proofs of these properties. The first property, show that an analytic function with constant real part is constant. So proof, let we have to consider f of z is equal to u plus iv be analytic. Du by dx is equal to du by dy, that is the CR conditions. Ux is equal to Vy, then Uy is equal to minus Vx. So given that, what is the given? U is a constant, that is we have to consider C1, that is for our convenience we have to choose C1. So now this differentiating this U with respect to X, we get the 0. Differentiating with respect to Y, you get the 0. So by using this, by using the CR condition, dv by dx is also equal to 0, then dv by dx is also 0. So from this, we can say that v is independent of x and y, which implies v is also constant. So we have to choose v is equal to another constant c2. So therefore, u and v both are constant, then f of z is also a constant. That is, we had proved an analytic function with the analytic given itself a analytic function. So therefore, only we are going to consider f of z must be a analytic function. So constant real part is constant. Next property, show that an analytic function with constant modulus is constant. Previous one we saw that constant real part is constant. Then now we are going to see the constant modulus is constant. That is, f of z is analytic way given. F of z is equal to u plus iv. So it must satisfy the CR equation. Ux is equal to Vy and Uy is equal to minus Vx. So given that, that is the modulus of f of z is equal to constant. So we know the value for this modulus is equal to square root of u square plus v square, which is equal to c1. So c1 is nothing but the constant. So now squaring on the both the sides. So u square plus v square is equal to c1 square. So now we have to differentiate this u partially with respect to x and with respect to y. So we get 2u into dou u by dou x plus 2v into dou v by dou x equal to 0. Similarly, 2u into du by dy plus 2v into dv by dy equal to 0. So which is implies, so here the 2's are common from the for this term. So we can take outside. So which is implies u into du by dx plus v into dv by dx equal to 0. So similarly here also u into du by dy plus v into dv by dy equal to 0. So from this we can write u into dou u by dou x plus v into dv by dx. Here we are applying the CR equation minus u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. So now we are going to use this as by Jacobian method. So modulus of the coefficient of du by dx is u. Here the coefficient of du by dx is v. So u and v here written. Next coefficient of dv by dx is v. Then the coefficient of dv by dx is minus u. So here you substitute. Then find the determinant of this value. So we get the minus of u square plus v square. So already we taken that u square plus v square is equal to c1. So here negative is having, so minus c1 square. So this value is not equal to 0. So therefore the above equation has the trivial solution. So du by dx is equal to 0, dv by dx equal to 0, which is implies, that is we know that CR equation ux is equal to Vy, that is only the written dv by dy equal to 0. Then dv by dx is equal to minus dou u by dou y equal to 0. And from hence this is also equal to 0. Then u and v are independent of x and y, which is implies u and v are constant. Therefore f of z is equal to u plus iv is also a constant. That is, we had to prove that constant modulus is constant. So we chosen that modulus f of z is also a constant. Hence the proof. Next we go to the property 3. Show that an analytic function with constant imaginary part is constant. So first we saw the constant real part is constant. Next one, constant modulus is constant. Now we are going to see the constant real part is constant. Solution. Let f of z is equal to u plus iv be analytic. The CR equation here written. Given that v is equal to constant, that is the imaginary part is constant, we have to taken. Then from this we differentiate this v with respect to x, we get the 0. Differentiate this v with respect to y, we get the 0. By using the CR equation, du by dy is also 0. Here du by dx is also equal to 0. So which is implies u is a independent of x and y. U is equal to constant, that is also C2. Then u is a constant, v is also constant. This f of z is also a constant. Therefore, the constant imaginary part is also a constant. Next property. If f of z is a regular function, prove that d square by dx square plus d square by dy square into modulus f of z the whole square equal to 4 into mod f of f dash of z the whole square. That is, a regular function is nothing but regular function is an analytic function. So another name for analytic function is regular function and holomorphic function. So these are the two names for analytic function. So regular function means, don't confuse that. Regular function is nothing but an analytic function. So analytic function means it must satisfy the CR equation. So here we have to consider the right hand side, left hand side, d square by dx square plus d square by dy square is a modulus f of z the whole square. So by using the sum property, 4 into d square by dz z bar into mod f of z the whole square. So here 4 into d square by dz bar into f of z bar. Since z bar is equal to, that is modulus z square can be written as z bar. In the same way, mod f of z the whole square can be written as f of z into f of z the whole bar. So now we have to differentiate d by dz of d by dz bar of f of z into f of z bar. So 4 into d by dz of f of z into differentiation with respect to z bar is f dash of z bar. Next, differentiate with respect to z, we get the f dash of z. So f dash of z into f dash of z the whole bar can be written as 4 into modulus f dash of z the whole square. That is, modulus f of z the whole square can be written as z bar. So similarly, we can write modulus f dash of z the whole square can be written as f dash of z into f dash of z bar. Hence the proof. Next, we go to the another property. If f of z is an analytic function, prove that this one is equal to 0. So previously we know that this, instead of this one, we can write d square by d 4 into d square by dz bar into log of this modulus f of z can be written as f of z into f of z bar the whole power 1 by 2. So log a power b can be written as b log a. So 1 by 2 into log of f of z bar. So now we can cancel this 2. We'll get the 2 d square by dz bar into log of ab can be written as log a plus log b. So log f of z plus log f of z bar. So now differentiate with respect to z bar, we get the 1 by f of z bar. Next, to differentiate with respect to the z, we get the 1 by f of z. That is with respect to z bar, if you differentiate, first term become a 0. Second one, you will get the 1 by f of z bar. Then the differentiation of this one is f dash of z. So which is equal to, next to differentiate with respect to z. So we'll get the 0 because we doesn't have a f, sorry, here one mistake is having. So differentiation with respect to z bar, first term 0. Second term 1 by f of z bar into differentiation of f of z bar is f dash of z bar. So here the z bar is missing. So next one, differentiate with respect to z, because here the no z term is having, only we have a z bar term. So therefore this becomes equal to 0. So we get the result d square by dx square plus d square by dy square into log of mod f of z. The mod f of z is equal to 0. That's all. We will see the next session.